Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ifiba, also known as ChefPhibs. If you're new here, welcome. So this video is basically about how to stock your kitchen or fill your kitchen, and this was a request made by McAfee. I'm sorry that this video has delayed. As usual, I'm not even going to give any excuses. I'm sorry. So finally it's here. So I made a list of some of the things that you can store or start you should have in your kitchen, basically, like the basic things that you should always have in your kitchen. I'm going to start with food, then I go to the equipment. Okay. So then the number one on my list was cereals. You should have basic cereals, cornflakes, Weetabix, bran flakes, Rice Krispies, all those things. You can have some like quick breakfast stuff, okay? And then oatmeal, and then wheat as well, either wheat porridge or the raw wheat. Pancake mix for breakfast. Pancake is actually not difficult to prepare. I'll leave a link of my pancake video here so that you can watch and learn how to cook pancakes if you don't. But you can also get a pancake mix that you can just mix up and fry it early in the morning when you're going to work or something. I'm sorry if my voice sounds a bit funny. um I have a bit of cold this morning. So number two, canned foods and jarred foods. So those are I wouldn't normally purchase that because I'm not a fan of it, but some people do. Canned vegetables, canned fruits, canned beans. I only take baked beans. I like baked beans. Canned mushrooms, canned fish like sardines and meat and all those stuff. You can get them as well if you want. And then beans. I've already said the baked beans. And then nut butter, so peanut butter, almond butter. What other nuts? There are lots of nut butters, but I think the most common one that we use, especially in Ghana, is peanut butter or granite paste. Let me just say it's like that, okay? Granite paste. And then dried fruits. Dried fruits are actually nice. I used to buy them, but I've stopped. I add it to my smoothies or on my cereals, yeah. Or you can even use it to bake. It's nice. And then soy sauce. And then grains and pastas. So then there's a bread, pasta, spag, all those things, rice. I've already said oats and wheat. These ones, especially grains and the canned foods, stay have a longer shelf life. Okay, so they can stay in your kitchen for a longer time as compared to the perishables. Okay, so now produce. Onions, garlic, plantain, lemon or lime, beans, not canned beans. The first one I said was canned beans. This one is normal black eyed beans, red beans, all those things. Potato, yam, vegetables like carrots, lettuce, spinach, green bell peppers, all those things. Herbs like mint, parsley, and then legumes. So then make sure you have that too in your kitchen. And then snacks. So drinks, biscuits, nuts like almond nuts, all those things, granuts, sesame seeds, sesame seeds and all that. Make sure you have some in your kitchen. So now baking things and then cooking spices. Okay. So then make sure that you have milk, flour. If you're someone who cooks, sometimes you can even use flour as a thickener in your soup or stew. Okay. So then milk, flour, sugar, spices and seasonings, oils, so coconut oil, olive oil, um, normal cooking vegetable oil, all those things, granite oil. There's granite oil, right? Yeah. Baking powder, baking soda, yeast, nutmeg, vinegar, eggs, cheese, honey, essence or extracts like vanilla essence and those strawberry, cornstarch, etc., etc. And then condiments and salad dressings. So these are jams, mayonnaise, cheese, mustard, salad cream, ketchup, and butter. Okay. And then in your fridge, one constant thing that you should always have in your fridge are milk, cheese, that is if you use cheese and butters, that is if you use them, eggs, fruits, vegetables, and juice or drinks. So that means, or fresh juice. Okay, you can do fresh juice, smoothies, etc. And then in your freezer, you should have meat, vegetables. That's if you want to keep them. So then the ones that's the frozen vegetables already processed in the shops, or you can also freeze your own vegetables, just like beans and those things. Just make sure it's airtight and then keep them in the freezer. And fruits, meat, seafoods, shrimps, octopus, poultry, cow, goat, sheep, get all of them. I can't list all the things in this world, but I've given you sort of an idea of some of the things like in all those categories, okay, what you have to get and what you don't necessarily have to get. Now we are going to the kitchen items. First of all, I'd like to say that there are some basic things that I didn't even write here. You should get a stove. You should have a fridge. Deep freezer, please, if you are married or you are getting married, I would advise you to get a deep freezer, a small one, because I don't know, but buying food in beds shouldn't be your lifestyle. Like, even if you're a comfortable single person living, like, cool, you can get that. But every time, every week, you have to go to the market. No, it even saves your money. When you're in the tomato season, buy a lot of tomato, freeze it. When you are in this season, buy them. So get a deep freezer. When you're buying fish, don't just buy fish 10 series. Then every week you have to go and buy fish 10 series or chicken 10 series. No, buy quite a lot. That is if you have the money, and then store it up in your freezer. Fridge is like for temporary things, okay, but for deep freezer, you can keep lots of things in for a long time because you don't open deep freezers for like as often as fridges, okay. Yes. So the first one is pots and pans. So then for me, unless you are single and you are alone, young girl or something trying to build a life, then you can get one pot, one frying pan, one something, like everything one. Even me, it won't suit me because sometimes I want to do a big stew and I have a small pan, just one. No, like get at least two or three. If you are married, try and save and get a set, all the different sizes. So if you are cooking soup big, you have a big pot to cook. If you want a small one, you have a small pot to cook in. Get like two frying pans and all those things. Different sizes of your pots and frying pans. Spatulas, both wooden and plastic and metallic. Yeah, all of them. Mix it up. Okay. Get spatulas, plates and bowls. Please buy plastic plates, buy glass plates. Okay. Buy varieties. And for me, I feel like when you're buying plates, unless you know that like you're just eating it in your house, like you're using it like personally in your house, okay. Don't buy colorful things. Like then the plate is all baby and try and buy simple ones, even if they have those designs in them. Okay, buy like really simple designs, get plain plates like white, cream, you know, get some to and store it. It's nice to serve visitors in those ones. And then if you want colored plates too, but then have some plain plates, okay, so that you can serve and eat nicely on those plates. And then bowls, make sure you have varieties. Don't buy bowl. Then today we are looking for cereal bowl. We are using the same bowl. We are looking for fufu bowl. You don't have your bowl is shallow. No, get fufu bowl. Fufu bowls are deeper so that the soup will cover the fufu well. Okay, so get fufu bowls, cereal bowls, bowls for washing hand. In Ghanaian communities, if you are serving somebody like fufu or banku, you don't let them go to the sink to go and wash their hand. You have to give them water with their food, okay, to wash their hands. So then, what bowl is big enough for someone to wash their hands without spilling? Get all those bowls. This is like for married people or people who are established, okay. But if you are a young boy, young girl, you just started after service B, you've gotten some job somewhere, you're going to rent, you don't need to buy those plenty things. Okay. Yes, so then your plates to, as I said, buy the varieties, okay, nice ones. Don't buy clumsy joints and things on your plates. um Make sure you get side plates as well, or sauces for if the person eats what, or you can use small plates for normal small chops, like when people come, yeah, serving them biscuits, then go and bring a big plate because you don't have small plates to serve biscuits inside. Yeah, so get sizes. And then cutlery, get nice forks, spoons, tablespoons, teaspoons, and get these 7 cutleries, okay? The ones that if someone is to come to your house, maybe you are serving them soup or rice in a big place, they have to dish it out. Dishing cutleries, I don't know if that's a name. Get some, okay? Don't go and bring the one that you used to stir the stew in the kitchen for them, or they should use their smalls. It's really annoying when you're using the small, the tablespoon to dish out rice from the main rice bowl. It's painful. So get 7 ones, okay? And then drinking glasses, you can get plastics as well, and then the glass one, okay? And then marks for breakfast and those things. Make sure you have marks. Nice, simple. For me, I like simplicity. I feel like with this, like utensils, okay, if you get complex ones, they restrict you. But when you get simple ones, your food will even look beautiful when you serve it to visitors. But if you buy, like, I'm not saying that I always buy plain. That's what I'm saying, that even plates with um flowers. Don't buy one that is all over the plate. Like few flowers, you know, so that at least that it wouldn't clash with the beauty of your food. Unless maybe you know your food is not beautiful, so you want to beautify it with the flowers. I don't know, but then yeah, like go for simplicity when it comes to kitchen wares. Okay. Oven safe cooking dishes. So then for your ovens, bowls that you can bake in, there are some glass bowls that you can bake in, that a wooden is like very strong, you can bake in, and all those things. And the microwave safe dishes as well. um Knives, get different knives, the one for the meat. Even if you have to get cutlass, small ones, ones that you can just use to take your spread and put on your bread knives, all those things. Get varieties of knives. And then chopping board, napkins, toast, these are optional, but then yeah, toaster, microwave oven, sandwich toaster, coffee maker, kettle. Okay. And then dry measuring cups. That's measuring cups for say rice, flour, those things. And then liquid measuring cups. That's they measure in mils. Okay, for milk and other things. That when you are doing my recipes, you can easily measure them. Dish washing soap and sponge. Dish drying rack. Okay, so then a dish rack, so that you can arrange your how do I call it, place on it after washing. After washing them, don't stack it up on the sink. It would fall off, slip off, or break. Okay, so then when you wash it, you just arrange it nicely on the rack. Okay, so that yeah, your kitchen will be orderly and nice. And then try and get cabinets too in your kitchen, so that you can store up or pack things in the cabinet, so that everything is not like in the open and crowded. Okay, like our normal African kitchens. Okay. Okay, so I am done with everything that I have on my list. But what I'd like to add is that you are you. You know what you like, you know your preferences. But then there are some basic things, even though there are basic things that you should have, you know yourself. So then just look at the things you eat, and then please stock your kitchen nicely, orderly. Beautify your kitchen with nice food. Okay. Yes. So I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share it as well. Bye.